It's a beautiful day in the Gamerhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? Shout about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you please, please won't you be my gamers?
All right, everybody, welcome to Mr. Hobbs' Gamerhood. I am Jason Hobbs. I am GMing tonight. And we are going to try playing low fantasy gaming again. This will be the third effort. You know, we've gotten a little ways, but whatever. The campaign's called The Lost Lake. This game is written by Steve Grodzicki of Pickpocket Press. I have a whole new hard drive. I'm trying to use my laptop. I have no idea what's going on, but I feel like nothing can...
This is Lord Burnick, and you're listening to the podcast of the Evil One, Hobbs and Friends of the OSR.
Oops. While I was looking for this, I found a soundbite from Julian Burnick and thought I'd play it. That makes us way more famous, I think. All right, before we get any farther, why don't we talk to the players? All right, guys. Hey, it even looks like your cameras are like sticking around. All right, so let's introduce yourselves and your characters. Why don't we start in the upper left, Taylor?
Hey, good evening. My name is Taylor. I will be playing Shen, the Snake Tongue, today. He is a bard specializing in a awesome drum. I will be drinking Southern Tier, Warlock Imperial Pumpkin, a stout that is currently out of season, but according to the chip at the bottom of the bottle, doesn't go bad for a good while yet.
All right, thanks, buddy. All right, Robert.
Hi, everybody. I'm Robert, also known as Nolaberts. I'm playing Emery, a rogue. I kind of think of him more kind of like a scout. And actually, as Hobbs mentioned that we're going to introduce our characters, I had a moment of panic because I was like, who am I playing again? But now I remember, so I'm all good to go.
Hey, I don't blame you, brother. I mean, it's been a while, it seems like.
It's not as long as that Thursday night group I'm in, so.
There you go.
The trick is to have your character sheet open in your other monitor.
Yeah, I've got one monitor, so don't have the dual monitor thing.
Oh boy. All right, Elliot.
I am Elliot. I'm playing Melwit Gray, the Ranger, for this game, hoping not to get lost in the jungle. Well, I guess that's a foregone conclusion. We are already lost in the jungle, but yeah. So looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's true. Awesome, man. All right, and lastly, we have our fourth player joining us now, and it's none other than Hawk.
Hello, I'm Hawk. I'll be playing Sigmar the Barbarian for the first time in this campaign. And I'll be drinking water, and maybe later I'll up my game to Dr. Pepper.
I may be drinking water as well. Product placement. Out of the year of the Kelly. Gaming and BS. All right, anyway, so I have a new screen here because this Trade Winds just got released. No one's seen it, but I think at some point we're going to try and use some stuff out of it. It's by David McLeese, also known as Wiki Snapper on the Low Fantasy Gaming Discord. So anyone wants to get some Low Fantasy Gaming stuff, this is a pretty cool supplement called Trade Winds. I don't have a hard copy of it. I don't know if I'll get one. But, check it out if you get the opportunity. I guess the only other thing... So we talked some about a few different things, and hockey obviously weren't involved in it. What we didn't talk about is how fast or how quickly we want advancement to go as in this campaign. So does anyone have any thoughts on that?
Every half hour.
That's a little fast for me. Like, it might be fun to go up a level. So like if we were thinking it might be 6 sessions. So like, how about we'll go every 4 sessions, and then every other we'll do a random advancement using the random advancement tables. Okay. Does that sound so? Basically what that means is you'll roll on this table and you'll get your next level, whatever it is. So like, it could be hit points, it could be an ability, a new ability, or it could be like your one of your rolls, like I can't even remember what it's called now. Reroll pool, like you could get your second level reroll pool. All depends on what you roll, and then we'll do that after 4 sessions, and then maybe for a big finale if one seems to be coming up. All right, so does anyone want to talk about what we did last session or so far in the campaign? Anyone other than Hawk? Yeah.
I got some notes. Yeah. So we had last time I was in attendance, at least. We had our session opening. We were looking for a lost settlement. We were in the company of an employer. I believe his name was Venka, and yep. And he was looking for a lost settlement, but we had been ambushed, and we have been fleeing from lizard Aztecs for a few days. We were visited by some amphibians in the evening, but fortunately we have a talented, charismatic ranger at our disposal who flashbanged them or scared them into letting us escape to the south. And so we had a bit of a flashback from there. Our ranger Emery recalled his contact talking about Mavius, a Nadician learned in the mystic arts, and a friend rumored to be a sorcerer. Shand, in a flashback, tried to get with Horan, who was a mercenary captain for the group, the Brazen Shields, who were traveling with our employer. And then lastly, Melwit, in a flashback, pursued a scouting lead whose name is Sharad. We think he may be an advocate for a mysterious ape god. And so, though these 3 NPCs at a minimum have gone missing, along with most of the remaining train, who knows? We may find them. We may find pieces of them as we move forward into the Suurat Jungle.
Nice. Good work, Taylor. Does anyone have anything to add, Elliot?
No, I think he covered it pretty well. Those are all the notes I had too.
I feel like there was one other person that Robert. Yeah, go ahead, Robert.
The only thing I was going to add is Emery's a rogue. I think you're confusing. You're confusing Emery and.
Oh, yeah, it was
Shand.
a 1-2. It was a 1-2 situation with yeah. You're talking about the scaring away the amphibian dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody did that.
That was my flashbang. Yeah. But what else? Something about a book.
Yep, that was. Let's see. That was Silk, wasn't it?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Silk, the quartermaster of the Brazen Shields.
Okay. Yeah. So those are some of the people that were involved that you guys involved yourselves with during the week or 2 trek into the Suurat Jungle, looking for supposedly a book. Yeah. All right. So we're at the tabletop. I think last time we ended up in the middle of the night. You were engaged with these lizard creatures that came along down the river, and you scared them off basically, and headed deeper into the jungle in some direction to get away from them and wait out the morning. All that sound accurate?
Yes.
Yeah.
We ended because we were trying to determine what to do next, basically, from the morning.
Yeah, and I thought there was sort of a consensus. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course. No.
Yeah, I think our last thought, I think, was to try to head towards some sort of high ground to see more of being a lay of the land if we could figure out where we were in the jungle, I believe, was the idea of trying to find nearest mountain or whatever to try to a little bit higher, figure out where we were at.
Is that correct? I thought someone else wanted to follow the water.
Oh, I think that was talked about too.
Yeah, now I'm not
Yeah, we
remembering.
did.
I remember we talked about Mount Rokon, but that's probably some distance away.
Yes. But there are different hills and such around. So I think I'm going to pull a little bit of a GM fiat, or I can say, hey, I rolled some encounters ahead of time. I don't want Hawk sitting here the whole time without playing, obviously. So we should get Hawk involved, right?
That's all right. I'm kind of sleeping, so you guys can go on. I'm sleeping with my eyes open.
I noticed that you like sat up as soon as we started going. Hey, what's going on here? He's like, oh, I'm sitting up. What's happening? All right. What I've realized though is
Just
what
starting to nod off.
I don't have is I don't have the. Let's see if this works. All right. So what I think is going to happen is as you guys prepare, it was the middle of the night when the last encounter occurred, and you went off a few miles. This map that we're looking at now is a 20-mile hex map. So these hexes are massive, and you would imagine that you're somewhere in that Suurat Jungle area. Really location unknown at this point. That's part of the fun. The conceit of this campaign is that hopefully at some point you're going to get out of the jungles or find something significant, and maybe a lost lake. I don't know. But
Why would you say that? I'm not following.
In the interim, I think just as dawn rises, you hear a shout.
I hear a kitty cat.
Yeah. This is the most famous cat from Hobbs and Friends right here. She used to be on almost every episode when we used to be down in the kitchen. It's Cleo. And she's, I don't know, she lost a bunch of weight and now she wants to be on our lap again. I don't know what's happening. But so anyhow, you guys, the early dawn, if you guys are, maybe messing with your wounds that are slowly, your breath is slowed from the excitement of the fight and the flee, and you hear a shout coming from the jungle nearby, echoing across the early dawn light, and it's a human shout. Does anyone speak Varnori?
I do.
Other than Hawk.
Where are language? Oh, no. I just speak Arcos.
Yeah, I don't think so. So you guys don't know exactly what's being said, but you do know that it's a human shout of distress. What are you going to do? While you guys think about it, let's do this. Like I said, people at home, I am trying a different methodology here. And I don't know if it's going to work or not. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. In an effort to make things work a little better, let's see if I can add. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have any tokens made. Maybe I did. I don't remember. All the tokens got deleted in the... Nope, no tokens. All right. So, discuss amongst yourselves what you're going to do as I quickly make some tokens.
Oh, we can stealthily go check out what's going on, keep our distance, and see if we can get visual. It's morning, is that right?
Yep, early dawn.
Yeah, I think we definitely got to check it out because I mean, obviously we know there's other people from the caravan, and presumably, I believe it'd been running for 3 days
Yep,
previously from the Lizardmen. So this potentially is the first other actual human that we would have.
that's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah. So
And I'm gonna go grab my notes. I realize I have those in a different room, so let me go
Oh.
grab those real quick.
Perfect. So let's see how well this works.
I think it's going to work great.
May. So you can see who all the what the characters look like as we quickly download their images, and then I'm going to make some quick tokens. Hopefully. Who am I missing? Melwit.
Yep, and those tokens will. Because they're good enough, they're smart enough, and doggone it, people like them.
So you're making new tokens of our characters?
I don't have any tokens because all the tokens were lost.
Oh, the tokens are for our characters are on the landing page of this Roll20.
They're lost, Elliot. They're gone forever.
Forever.
Lost in the woods.
in the jungle. I might be able to do it this way. Oh shit.
I see somebody. Oh, there's somebody else.
It's working. Oops.
Oh man, our ranger and his massive snake.
Yeah, but I also have a companion.
Oh boy. Yep, I can't control any of those. So this is a new one on me. If I could have found the mouse for my for my laptop, this probably would have been a little faster because I'm trying to do it, with this other thing. And some people are probably adapted enough to do that, but I'm not one of them. Hey, Azarius, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Not really that long, but. So, Sigmar. What, So we took some time previously. Well, we won't do. It doesn't seem like this is the best time for a flashback. This seems more like it's a time for excitement. So basically, Sigmar, you've been traveling through the jungle for 3 days after the caravan that you were a part of, and you can decide why you were a part of this caravan. The caravan that was led by Lord Venkar, and many of the guards were part of a mercenary group known as the Brazen Shield. It was smashed by massive Saurians that looked like this. Ooh, what the shit? So they were, and it was smashed in the middle of the night. And as far as everyone knows, the whole caravan was destroyed, but separate groups got away, and Sigmar did get away, and he's been running for 3 days. Finally, he collapsed from exhaustion. And what I want you to do right now is make a straight luck test. So not modified by anything.
It was a great success.
All right, great success. So your Vernari endurance has allowed you to keep your wits about you. But as you were sleeping, you have been set upon by some devilish bastards. But just as they were approaching, you heard them. I don't know how to copy, though, using this thing. So my maneuverability of these is not quite as good as it once was. Let's roll. Let's see how many there are. Ooh, okay. All right.
Oh, shit the bed, Fred. Come on now.
So you're not sure where they came from, but this is like a massive sinkhole.
What is?
Down here.
Oh, okay.
So this water is coming down the stream, and then it's flowing over a waterfall, and you can hear the rushing water. And you guys didn't realize it, you heard that sound, but then over top of that, you heard the voice of a man enraged as you've been set upon by these slinky sumgums. I think this is faster, and it doesn't seem like it's affecting. This is what they look like, guys. Which to our viewers should not be a surprise, but to Hawk, it probably is.
Zergmen.
So these are not the same as the ones that attacked the caravan. The caravan, those guys were like thick and heavy and easily between, a man and a half in size, where these guys are shorter than a man by a few feet and skinny and wielding these weapons here. And you know what? I just realized I don't have my information on what these guys do. So I will have to find that quick. So Hawk, I guess I'll put you somewhere here.
Should I have control of that token, or?
Yeah, you don't?
No.
All right. Well, let me give you control.
I don't have control of mine either. I don't think any of us do.
That makes some sense. It sucks, but it makes some sense.
Okay.
Now do you?
Yep.
So, team, what I'm thinking is that we just kind of hide below the berm right here, give it about 3 rounds, and then we'll come up and loot the body.
I was suggesting that we could just, we can just
Head north.
slink away. Yeah.
Well, you guys definitely
Seems like
recognize this guy from the caravan. He may have information that you are lacking. But maybe not.
Are you trying to take away our agency? Is that
Not
what's
at all. I
going
don't
on?
care what you do. But one of you, I do believe, are familiar with Sigmar from what we rolled up previously in the session 0.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. 'cause
Two of you were part of a mercenary
me.
band.
Me and Shand, is that
And
right?
2 of you had been enslaved by someone.
I thought that was Melwit and Sigmar, but I could be wrong about that.
It's me, Melwit, and Emery were part of the mercenary group,
Yeah, I think
and then a Sigmar and
Didn't we all
Shan.
decide we were part of that mercenary group, or am I not remembering that? That was
No.
a long time. So I was enslaved?
Yeah, you guys were enslaved
Part of a chain
by
gang.
Nadicians, and you were part of a chain gang.
Oh, I didn't write any of this down.
Do you remember this, Taylor?
Yep. I remember playing the song Chain Gang into my microphone, and
I
you guys
remember
asking
that.
why my. Yeah, that's why.
I actually remember that.
Can everyone control their characters now? Their tokens, I mean?
Yes.
I can't control
Your
Alor,
snake?
but I can control my main token.
What's the name of your snake?
Alor,
Balor?
Balor.
You guys can't see the names either, can you?
Is my
I can see
name.
my name.
Yeah.
This is a lot different than with a mouse. Who has it? You do. All right. There. So everything is working now. Now we just got to be able to see. All right. There we go. We're getting somewhere, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you no longer double streaming to YouTube also?
No, I didn't do that. Why?
Just curious.
I didn't do it because I'm going to do that as a practice. Like, I think I'm going to be playing poker on Monday nights again when I can. So I'm going to do a practice there and see how it goes. And I'm going to find my mouse before next session because for my laptop, that'll make it a lot faster than doing it with this. I mean, I don't know if it's a lot faster, I guess, but it'll be faster. All right, so I kind of picture Sigmar, like, having collapsed up against a tree trunk or something. And now these creatures have approached. And they're kind of in a semicircle around him, brandishing their spears. And some others are kind of trailing up from this sinkhole.
So many of them.
Not pie, huh? Pot pie.
Oh, he did come back though. So, yeah, Jason, you are apparently at least pot pie tier to keep attention.
There we go. That's good, right? I must be doing all right. Must be doing something right. But maybe not. Oh, awesome. When I copied these over, I copied over like multiple ones. Nice. That's freaking brilliant.
So, do they look like from where we're standing? Do they look like they're trying to surround him, or is he hiding from them, or can we not really tell?
You can see that they are brandishing their weapons at him. And what does Sigmar look like, Hawk?
No, he's kind of like a Viking guy.
Meaning like a full helm, like around the eyes, some long braids sticking out with a heavy beard.
Yeah, but he's not wearing a helmet.
No?
No. Or maybe he is, and that's why you found a picture of him with a helmet.
Well, if you pictured him without a helmet, he doesn't have to have a helmet. I don't care.
Do you think during our trip with the caravan, Sigmar would have been boasting about his prowess with like his combat skills and all that sort of stuff? Because I think this is like a perfect opportunity to see if he's up. He's really what he says he is.
We bested this number not but a night ago.
A few hours, right?
yeah, a few hours ago.
The barbarian in me feels a ferocious rage coming on.
That doesn't surprise me. Let's roll for initiative. I know it's your favorite part. So everyone just hit that initiative button, and basically it's decided by...
And then start humming your favorite initiative theme.
Do you have an initiative theme?
Da, 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 da. Do
we need some music in this game? Is that what we need?
Yeah, I would hum "Kill 'Em All," Trevelyan Hart, but last time I did that, we got a copyright claim. So
that's a lie. Does anyone know "Kill 'Em All"? That's what would surprise me.
Discord does.
Trev does, apparently, yeah. With the loss of my books here, I'm having trouble finding the statistics of these gums. I know I have them somewhere. And I could make it up. But it seems like that would be kind of silly.
These look like 1 hit point creatures to me.
I was going to say the same. These are your 1 hit point mooks.
For you, they probably are. 1 hit point mooks. I can't say that I know if there's a lot of that sort of thing in low fantasy gaming.
It's not been my experience.
Well, everyone's so much tougher, and
Are they?
Yeah, without question.
So I'm assuming that we haven't had even a short rest.
Well, you chose not to take one.
Right,
but we
because
took a short rest first, right? Oh no, that's right. We did choose not to take one because you were the only one who would need to replenish anything.
Yeah, because I used my technique. Okay, I was just making sure because then I can't do that.
Hobbs, did you say I was like sleeping against a tree and then these things came on me? Is that what you said? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just like sleeping against a tree.
Yep. And then you get run over by a bunch of lizards, just like at the truck stop.
Exactly. That's why I don't go to truck stops.
All right. So, did everyone roll initiative?
Yes.
Yes.
Melwit, why did you make a wilderness lore check?
I did not. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
It's
that's maybe from last session.
That's from last session.
Here we go. Now we can see what's going on. Hey, at least one thing is going on. We have not. I don't think our video has frozen or anything yet. So we're already way ahead of where we were before.
I'll bet that was actually your drive doing that. The one that failed.
I'll bet too.
I'll bet that there was getting a read write error, and that's why it jacked up.
But I mean, that drive was. I don't know. Discord doesn't rest on that drive, so, and neither does OBS. But I don't know, because I had 2 different drives. But anyway, let's see what Emery's gonna do.
because I
had a great success, and you don't have to go in this turn if you don't want to. So you guys pretty much, snuck up into this area here quickly enough. You're probably, we'll say 90 feet away. So you're a dash away, probably. If you wanted to sprint as fast as you could get to them. But that certainly wouldn't be a stealthy maneuver.
Right, but you did say that we do recognize Sigmar, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, well then I am going to. Oh, did you just move us?
Yeah, because this is
Okay.
not. This is farther away, right? So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am going to attempt to stealth up closer to them.
So I think we said you could move at half your rate when you're stealthing.
What is my movement rate? I'm trying to remember now.
30, I think.
Okay, that's what I thought. I'm trying to see where it is on the sheet, but I'm not.
I don't know if it is. That's what we're going to go with today, and then
Okay.
somebody make a note. I'll make a note.
Yeah, the standard movement rate is 30 feet.
Okay.
And
if you don't do anything else this
can
round,
I do double?
You could do double, yeah. So you could go 30 feet, yeah.
Okay, then, and each of these squares is 5.
Yep.
Okay, then that means I'll move up to this little spot here and kind of hide behind these
Okay.
foliage.
So it looks like Shand or... Oh, we have another great success. Who was it?
No, it's just a 1.
You sure?
Sigmar got one, and so did Shand. No, not Shand.
I thought you failed.
Emery.
Sigmar failed.
Yeah,
that was a luck.
Sigmar failed.
Oh, luck. Okay, I saw that.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Here it is. Let's get this back up here. All right. So Melwit and Shand, what do you guys want to do?
How deep is the water here?
So you're like 25, 30 feet away from it, so...
Well, reason I ask is I figured if we had been traveling by the water, I might remember.
I think it shifted. You guys were by water before, but you kind of shifted away from the water because the skinks were in it, or these lizardman creatures were in there. So you moved away, but now you've come to another branch. This could be attached.
Okay,
It may not be.
So it's new water. Okay.
Yeah.
How tall do we think these rocks are?
Those are about 12 feet tall, for 9 to 12 feet tall. The other one that's just to Shan's left there, that's shorter, about 5 feet tall.
Okay, cool. And you said our base movement was 30-ish? Okay. Let's see. Then I will move up and kind of duck. Continue. I will move up with Emery and will remain sort of hidden, but behind the foliage and rocky outcropping.
All right. Who else? Who's left? Melwit?
Melwit. I will knock an arrow and move up, but I'll stay back behind them with Belor on my person for right now.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So none of these creatures seem to notice you, and they aren't really attacking. And this is Sigmar when you feel like the ones in the back seem like they're unlimbering some nets.
Ha!
What are you going to do?
Oh, so is it over to me? They're not going to do anything?
Doesn't seem like they're doing anything quite yet, no.
But it looks to me, so you're saying I'm getting the perception that they're readying the nets.
Yep.
And there's no rocks close to me?
Like what? Like
behind me?
Small rocks or...
like those 12-footers.
No.
Those are all just on the shoreline.
Yep.
All right, so I'm just in the middle of trees. So the trees are where they are, because I'm thinking like I'm going to move into the trees. If I think they're getting nets, I want to move somewhere where the nets are going to be ineffective.
Well,
They don't look
you're
like...
up against a tree right now. You're back. There's a tree at your back,
All right.
which you think is probably the best you're going to get.
All right. Then I'm just going to hold my action, man.
You don't want to attack any of them at this point?
No, I don't think so. I don't want to get away from the tree.
All right. So these guys will move. Oops. These close guys will move in and attack with their spears.
What?
So you got 4 of them right there attacking you, it looks like.
Well, shouldn't they have gone before me?
They can choose to not go until after you go.
I see.
All right, what's your AC, buddy?
14.
All right, so 3 of them hit.
Well,
Oops.
so where's my character?
12 points of damage.
Well, been good knowing you guys.
You have more hit points than that, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
I thought so.
Just a few more.
Would have killed me.
Well, you know what, though?
What?
Taking damage just makes me super angry, so I'm about to kick into a ferocious rage.
All right. You're about to, or you do?
No, I do. Okay. So I'm only taking half that. I'm only taking half that damage.
Okay. Sounds excellent to me.
Now, I held my move, so can I go now?
Sure.
All right, then whoever's closest is getting one right in the chops.
Is going into a rage an action?
No.
Perfect.
It is not. I've looked this up before. I'm not just making this up.
No, I believe you. Go for it.
I bet you do. All right, so you want me to go? Because here comes the battle axe, baby.
Go, man.
Boom.
All right, that's a hit. What was that? What's the actual roll there?
I don't know. 19 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2.
So when you roll a 19 in low fantasy gaming,
yeah,
something special happens. What is it?
It's like the injuries table or something, right?
I think so. So basically, you look at the specific weapon, and it's going to tell you what the activity is. Hello. Is that for you, Elliot? You got to take off?
No, it's just an email. I just didn't turn my phone to vibrate.
Did you look it up, Hawk?
Look up what?
What it does?
Oh, no. I didn't know I was on a mission.
I know you got a book. Help me out, brother.
Yeah.
Here it is. Battle Axe. Plus
Hobbs, you have like a banner for LFG. This should be like burned into your mind.
I got a banner for every game, man. What are you talking about? You still got to use this stuff or it just goes away. Injuries and setbacks table, like you said. Where's that at? Anybody know? What page is it?
79. Page 79.
What are you laughing about? You're not supposed to ask people this?
You want me to roll a D20?
Yeah, do it.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
It's just funny. It's right here. Where is this?
Well, I found the one thing, but not the other.
Yeah.
Backslash.
The other slash. The other slash.
Yeah, wrong direction every time. How about a 9? You want me to read it to you?
Go for it.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this sucks. A weapon or item I'm holding is damaged until repaired.
No, that happens to them because you did it to them.
Oh, then their weapon or
break
item
his you break
damaged.
his spear.
Yeah,
I break their spear.
So basically, you rush up. Which one were you attacking?
I just said whoever's closest, so maybe this one here, maybe this one. Whoops. Maybe this one right here.
Okay. So move up there because you'd have to be within melee with them.
Oh, would I?
Yeah,
Oops.
buddy.
There we go.
And he kind of holds his spear up and you chop right through it and into his skull. And R.I.P., brother.
Yeah, baby.
All right, nice. Let's roll initiative.
Yes.
He doesn't get like any cleave damage on that and spills over.
Not for that particular thing, no. There are things like that that can be done in this game, but not specifically in that situation. All right, it looks like Shand. What are you going to do, buddy? You see the Dottie Vernari take down one of these skinks or these amphibious visitors.
Nice. I'm feeling pretty bold. So I am 40 feet from this guy. 45 according to the snipping tool. So that's probably a little far to. So what I'll do, I will continue my trudge upwards. 5, 10, and stay out of sight.
Alrighty. Who's next? It looks like everyone can. Melwit, you had a great success.
Yeah. Do I see the ones back here readying? Said they were readying.
Yeah,
nets,
you guys
correct?
spot them like they're pulling nets out of these like bundles of leaves, like some sort of primitive backpacks.
Yeah. So, because I do have a longbow with enough range to get them, I don't really want them setting nets on him. So I'm gonna target one of the ones with the net, like one that looks like would was the most hampering to that endeavor, and fire at him.
Go ahead.
Right. So. Dex, I think it automatically does. AC 13.
All right, that's a hit.
4 damage.
All right, what happens to this dude?
Does he die?
Yep.
Yeah, he just catches an arrow right through, like as he turns and like croaks out something in a lizardish language, all of a sudden an arrow sprouts through the front of his mouth as it went through the back of his head, and he just falls into the net that he was like unfurling.
All right, he tumbles into his own leafy net. Excellent. Emery.
Okay, so I am going to. I guess I'm going to dispense with being particularly stealthy here. Otherwise, it's going to take forever to get down there.
Okay.
So I'm going to do my full movement. And so a double move should be 60, right?
Yeah. Are you trying to get into hand-to-hand, or?
I was just going to get much closer, and I don't know if there's still a chance for them to... Is it automatic they will see me?
No, not necessarily.
So I could get to here with 60 feet. And I'm not trying to be particularly stealthy. I'm just trying to move up, but I'm hiding behind the foliage here at least, or at least trying to keep that between me and them. Without, I know I don't have an action to sort of to make most use of that, since I'm really trying to rush to get up. But I just want to.
So all of these guys here are focused on the Vernari, Sigmar.
Mm-hmm.
But these two guys back here seems like maybe they might have seen something, but they haven't really done anything yet. Like you can see their heads kind of tracking over that way instead of being focused on the Vernari.
Okay. Well, I'll have done that. I'll throw caution to the wind on this, because we got one of our pals here is in trouble.
One of your closest friends.
Sigmar.
Sigmar the barbarian, everyone's best friend. That's what he's known for.
Is it?
He drinks all the beer though.
Maybe.
What are you gonna do, man?
Oh, that guy to the southwest of me? Sorry. This dude to the southwest of me?
Yeah, buddy.
He's about to take one in the solar plexus.
All right.
Now, where are we? Here we go. Yeah, baby.
All right. It looks like he indeed does take one to the solar plexus. What happens to him when he takes one to the solar plexus, as you so?
I kind of hit him in the right shoulder, and he cuts right through him and takes off the top, including his arm.
Colloquially admitted. All right. So now it's their turn, right?
A diagonal cleaving.
All right. So these other guys kind of rush in with their spears, and these guys finish off. They're attacking with some nets here, and there is some kind of verbal discourse. Like, you don't see any one of these guys seems to be the leader that you can tell at this point. Oh, what wrong button? All right. It's hard to say wrong button when it's all just one big button on my laptop. All right, so it looks like we got 3 attacks with spears. All right, those all miss, right? Didn't you? Oh, what'd you say it was? 15? 14?
14.
Oh, one hit then. For 5 points of damage.
Do I take 2 or 3 on that?
I think it's always
Round up, or
I think it's roll around down.
so 2?
22. No, just 2. All right, and so these guys come in here. They actually have nets that they're trying to entrap Sigmar with. Oh no, spectators. What could happen here? All right, but you easily dodge them.
All right.
So these guys do seem to have spotted something happening up here. So they come forward towards whoever it is attacking from their flank. All right, initiative. All right, Sigmar, you get to start this time.
All right, I'm going after a major exploit.
Okay.
You see frickin' Frax sitting right next to each other, like directly to my right.
The 2 with the nets, yes.
Yeah, I'm swinging sideways, and I'm looking for like I don't even know if this is possible, but I want to just right through the middle of both of them, like a sideways swing, since they're standing right on top of each other.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I get you, brother.
All right,
So
all right.
we're doing a major exploit, first of all. Which we're going to head over to the major exploits section. There we go. This definitely seems like you're trying to do damage to more than one creature.
Yep.
Their hit dice have to be less than yours if you're trying to instantly kill, but you're not trying to do that, so it seems like it's all right. So let's make a luck strength check. Your luck test that you passed earlier, you should have lowered your luck by 1. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I failed it anyway.
All right. So actually, you're supposed to roll the hit first, but since you failed, so it wasn't quite enough. They both dodged and no success. So you cannot do another exploit this scene. Is the failure for that?
Do I get a regular strike then,
Nope.
to hit, or no?
Nope.
That was it.
Yeah, we should have rolled first to see if you hit. That luck check is the second thing, but it failed anyway. So
do I get anything for the fact that I'm in a rage?
No. What do you mean? Like what?
No, I just it said because it says I get the +2 on the luck rolls for the rage,
Oh, well then yeah, you should get those.
but I don't know how that. I don't know which one I'm. I mean, I rolled a 19, so what that would give me a 21.
17. No,
A
go down to 17. Yeah, or you would increase your target to 15.
So it's still I'm way over.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Okay.
So you do your luck should be one lower though from your initial luck test.
Yep, it is.
All right. All right, who is next? Emery, have you done anything yet?
No, I haven't.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Let's see. Oh, that's gonna.
So those 4 that are in the flying V are headed in your direction.
Lying V.
Time to meet them head on. Break their morale.
They got this play from Newt Rockney.
I'm gonna move there and attack this guy that's just to the north of
Okay,
Sigmar.
go ahead. So you're going to get advantage because he's not facing you. I don't know if it's advantage or plus, but we'll just use advantage right now.
Okay. Is there a way for me to do that?
I think so. You should be able to just click advantage next to your thing.
Where it
Okay.
says advantage, no. Just change to yes.
Change it to advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, to advantage.
Boom.
Okay.
Nice.
So I hit AC 18.
Looks like it. Yep.
Yep. And the damage is 2.
Yep. Was there anything else you wanted to do or no? Or they have to be...
Yeah, I don't think I have anything that I can do. The target's not staggered, right?
No.
Okay.
But 2 is enough to kill it. So what happens to him?
I've got my short sword. I just stab him right in the back as I run up. And since I've got a sense that these guys were heading my way, and I know that they know that we're here, I yell a battle cry and stab him right in the back.
All right. Sounds good. Shand. Taylor is in deep thought.
He is.
Does he know that's his character, I guess, is what I should ask.
All right, it's time to time to put up or shut up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I will shove my rapier right up this guy's nose.
All right. It is a large nose, so...
Let's see. It's AC 11.
All right. And that is a miss. The
Nope.
nose is large, but the nose hole not as
No.
large. Emery.
I've been deflected by the scales of noses.
No, it's Melwit now.
Melwit. Correct. Melwit.
Yeah. And I can move and back in
Indeed.
the same turn. Okay. Remove.
I'm good, Azarus 19. Thanks for asking, buddy.
Okay. Move up to up the bluff slightly, and then let's see. Presumably, I can shoot past them and stuff, right? There's not.
As long as they're
Right
not in
there.
melee. If they're in melee, then there's a chance you could hit them.
Even if I'm shooting past them at something else that they're not
Yeah.
engaged with.
No, as long as you're not shooting at anything that's in melee, you're fine.
Okay. Let's see. I think I actually am going to shoot at I'll fire at this guy over here,
Perfect.
the ringleader of the V. A hit AC 20.
Boom.
Also a 19.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I don't think that happens with arrows, does it?
Well, it does with a heavy crossbow, but
I don't remember it having it. I didn't write anything down because, like, my short sword, for instance, I have a thing written down for 19s, but I don't think there was one on longbow. But
I think what I'll allow you to do on a short bow is you can take a luck dex check to fire another arrow.
the longbow, though.
Same thing.
Okay.
We'll add it to both of them.
All right. Sure. Yeah, I'll try to do that. Luck dex. Oh, here it is. Okay.
This guy is not dead that you hit, by the way.
I succeed.
Success!
All right, remember to make your luck go down a
Yeah, one lower.
And now attack again. You can attack the same one or a different one if you choose.
Yeah, I'll just plug another arrow at the same guy.
Nice.
AC 12, 6 damage.
The 12 is a miss.
Oh.
That's nice. I got to use a point of your luck, and you didn't get anything out of it. I'm brilliant. All right. Anyway. Is that everybody?
Yes.
Believe.
Yes.
All right. Oh, shit. Shand, you can attack. Make an attack on one of those guys as he flees.
And I will taunt them while I do it. And then I apparently taunted to... I was taunting instead of swinging, it seems.
Don't you have like a drum or something?
That would be a really... I do, actually.
Yeah, you were like trying to do like a stab bang on your drum thing, but you just really...
I'm just over here thinking that would be a really good roll if we were playing OSE.
Yeah. I mean, it was still a bad roll. You rolled a 2, so... It was still a bad roll. But it would be a good AC to hit, for sure. All right. So half the group has fled.
My job here is done.
Sigmar, you can make one attack.
How exciting. Boom.
Oh, shit. That's another 19. What the hell is happening?
Is it? Right. It is.
Roll a d20.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Without singing.
I don't know. AC 24, the singing seems to bring luck.
That's right. 19!
Another 19. That should be something special.
It is. Well, it's just 17
scar.
plus.
But it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Minor scar.
So you chop one down as it flees towards the water. What you do see, though, is this one is fleeing towards the sinkhole. The others are fleeing into the jungle.
So do they, the ones that are dead laying there, besides their spears and nets, do they seem to have like belts and belt pouches or anything?
Not really. They do have like, strangely enough, they do seem to have like some sort of foliage Tarzan pants that they're wearing. And some of them did have like some sort of satchels that they were carrying the nets in.
And so looking through those satchels, there's nothing else of value.
All right, so it sounds like Emery immediately starts to just look over the dead bodies. What Shand, Sigmar, Melwin, what are you guys going to do?
Melwood, I want to, if I see them go and dive off this cliff right here or whatever, to run over at least to here and kind of like watch. I want to see where they go, like the ones that are in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna fire arrows down into the water. I just want to see where, like, keep an eye on them and see what direction or like how far they're moving away.
All right, so as soon as they got into the water, they look like they kind of went over that little bit, and they're headed towards the waterfall that's falling down into the sinkhole.
Okay.
Now, is this? You see this guy I'm pointing at, Hobbs?
Yeah, he ran off into the foliage.
Okay, so I don't see him then.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't figure
Okay.
out. I don't know how to change
Same.
his layer.
Same with that dude.
Yeah. Well, he's down. He ran away, and he's headed towards over towards the sinkhole. You're not sure what he's doing. You are looking through some foliage when you see him there, but you can still see his form. That's how far he got when he ran off.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can put an arrow in him.
So you're not going to be able to drop your axe, whip out your bow, and fire in one round.
All right, good enough.
But you can pull out your bow and arrow if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay. Shand, anything?
Let's see. They are moving off towards the waterfall.
Apparently. There you go.
Oops.
I will move up and hail our buddy Shand. Or not Shand, I'm Shand. Our buddy Sigmar. Yeah.
I think Shand's best buddy is Shand, actually.
I'll hail my second best buddy. Shand, are you alright? I'm doing fine. Alright, next, moving on.
All right, Sigmar. So Shand comes up to you, and you can see that these are some fellows from the caravan, from Lord Varden's caravan, and your old chain gang pal, Shand.
Well met, Shan. Thanks for the assist. I was almost surely going to be dragged into the pits of hell with these stupid little things.
And Emery, hearing that conversation, just kind of mutters to himself and says, "I don't think Shand hit anybody."
We do an epic muscly high five, kind of like in They Live.
That's right. The manly form of hugging.
Oh boy.
Was that in They Live or was it in Predator?
I think it was Predator.
It's the one where they do the...
Yeah. It's like...
You got your WWF actors confused.
Yeah, I got
Sergeant Slaughter and Roddy Piper.
Oh, brother.
That's Hogan. Oh, brother. That's Hogan.
Oh, brother. I thought that was Macho Man.
Oh, brother.
Hmm.
No, Hogan called everybody brother. Brother.
So did Macho Man, you son of a biscuit.
All
All right, Robert, roll 1D100.
Uh-oh.
52. All right,
52.
roll 6D4.
I don't know if it was more than 6.
Add those up.
Why didn't you just roll? What kind of madman does it that way?
I don't know. I didn't know what else to do. Oh, there's a way to do it on here where you can do it up there. Okay, I didn't see that. I've never had to roll that many dice at one time on Roll20.
I think that's 18. So basically, you find a random coin. So for whatever reason, these creatures seem to keep...
17 is what I guessed. 3.
17? All right.
Yep.
They seem to... They have random coins worth 17. It's not any make that you're familiar with. Eric Thomas Hunt, welcome to the neighborhood. Gamerhood, welcome to the chat, buddy. Good to see you again, brother. So did you get that? 18 coins or 17? You said it
17.
was?
17 coins that are of some make I don't
Yeah, they're
recognize.
coins worth 17 gold pieces. They're a make that you don't recognize. They are stamped with it looks like a female with some kind of crown, and on the other side, a two-headed snake.
And the other side's a female head, right?
Yeah, a crowned female.
And that was a coin, or that you said, or
Yeah, these are coins. All the coins are marked that way, but they're different denominations.
Can I recover the arrow that I killed that guy with, or is it destroyed? The other two are probably gone. One is in the dude that ran away.
Yep,
The one
you got a 50% chance of recovering the one.
Okay.
So that means, yeah, go ahead.
So over 50, I got it. Nope.
All right. All right, so now what do you guys do?
Well, I'll tell them I watched the skinks dive into the water and that they headed towards a large sinkhole over there. So it appears that is at least where they reside, or at least that's where they're going.
Nobody says anything really excited, but you have found Sigmar. Sigmar, I mean, do you have anything to say to these guys, or what's your plan of action?
What's up, dudes? Where have you been?
party on, Sigmar.
3 days. 3 days I've been looking for you.
Looks like we saved your ass.
Looks like. And I appreciate it.
I'm actually kind of curious about the sinkhole. They were coming at you with nets, so it's entirely possible that other members of our caravan may have encountered the same treatment. So I'm curious if there may be others captive in the sinkhole.
That seems completely reasonable. Let's go look in the sinkhole.
What's in the sinkhole? All right, so it's 9:00. We will take our break. It's right in the middle. So you guys take your break, and I'll see if I can fix anything else happening here.
Cool.
Just in time, because I've got to empty the jug.
Does muting the video mess things up, or is it fine?
Yeah, if you do that, it'll mess things up.
Okay.
You can just oh yeah, but it's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's okay. I've got a little thing on here. I'll just do that.
Yeah. I'm going to stick around here, so feel free to chat it up. So I'm trying to do the new dynamic lighting, and I don't really know how well it's working, y'all. I really don't. I don't know how to do it. It makes me a little sad. So far, so good, Eric Thomas Hunt. I am slacking right now as far as remembering how to do this, which sort of sucks, but this should be like making this hard to see, but it's not, and I don't know why. That's weird. Oh well. It is what it is, guys.
Me.
What's that?
I was just burping.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Unrelated, or related maybe, to Eric Thomas Hunt. I got my grandmother came over and hung out with the boys the other day, which was fun because I got to sneak out and put up our exterior Christmas lights.
Oh,
So
fun.
I wasn't
That
sure.
does sound fun.
It was, yeah. It was blistering cold here that day. It could have been easily 60 degrees Fahrenheit, but but yeah, I got out and I threw some stuff up, and I'm very happy that I was able to get some lights up this year. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that.
Nice. I am back, by the way.
That's awesome, man.
Hey Taylor, I liked your blog post. That was
Thank you. Much
I did
obliged.
too. I forgot I was going to use some hex for this campaign.
There's still time. Yep, that is the Cleric Swear Ring Mail blog. And the post we're referencing is the my take on the Frogman archetype.
It probably won't take any links.
So was Thieves' World any inspiration? Hobbs had mentioned the Temple of Hecht.
I did not. I was actually not aware of the Temple of Hecht. The Heket being the an Egyptian minor deity is where I got the initial naming from it. But I'm curious as to what's in the Thieves' World doohickey now, because I was under the impression Thieves' World. I've never actually played it. My only experience with Thieves' World has been Rob C. over at the Down in a Heap podcast, occasionally talking about it. But from what I've been led to believe, it's a system sort of system agnostic thing.
Oh yeah, for sure. They made it for 3E. Originally, the first version was made probably in 86, 87, maybe, a box set that came out. But I mean, it's been made for other things since then. I think Green Ronin actually did something during the 3.5 era. In fact,
He says as he whips out his Green Ronin.
I may have a version here. I may not, though, too. But
Have you read any of the anthologies then?
have I? Oh, yeah, I've read them all. I do believe there might be a literary live show known as the Librum Society where they discussed one of the stories.
Yep.
I thought that was an endless Malazan show.
Every other episode is a different story from somewhere else, like a short story or something.
Sure.
Here it is. Let's see if this works.
Trade Winds, an items and services compendium.
Easy. Look at this move. Boom. All right. Where the fuck is it? Is this camera? Yeah, all right. Here it is. The Thieves' World Player's Manual. That's for D20, actually.
Ooh.
And it is Green Ronin. So,
Okay, cool. I see they did away with the guy with the pentagram carved into his face.
well, that's Lafond. I'm sure he's still in there. But this is the symbol from the Vulgar Unicorn. When you say that, are you talking about the actual Thieves' World book?
The picture that comes up when you Google. I think the Thieves' World book had the cover, had the dude staring at you intently as you walked into the bar.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think it's the
first-
original one.
Yeah, that's the original one. So this is actually like the first 3 books. But I've taken the cover off so it doesn't have any of the images.
Yeah, when I searched earlier today when you mentioned it, Hobbs, I think the story that came up was a David Drake story from the second book. Was the second book The Vulgar Unicorn?
Indeed.
Yep.
I'm internally trying to figure out how a unicorn can be vulgar. Do they even?
I've heard that the signpost is a little more graphic than the one that's on that book for sure.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
You youngsters, did they say what the story was called?
No. I just know it was the David Drake one. I think it's like the second story in the book. Second or third.
All right, well, I don't see a David Drake in Tales from the Vulgar Unicorn. Nor is there a David Drake in the first book.
No, he's not. It wasn't the first one.
Nor was David Drake in the third book. So yeah, there's a question to you out there in viewership land.
Okay, so according to Wikipedia, Tales from the Vulgar Unicorn, Story 2, Goddess by David Drake.
Okay, I did see Goddess. Oh shit! But I didn't see it's called David Drake. I didn't see it by David Drake, but I did see a story Goddess.
Yep. So the quick summary is Sardonian.
Shit. I should have put it up here so everyone else could see. It's fucking right there. Goddess by David Drake.
Sardonian nobleman Sam Lord takes revenge on the demon Diarrhea, who caused the death of his sister and destroys the Temple of Hecht in the center of Sanctuary.
So, for a complete to go way down the well, I used to run one of my very first urban hex crawls was in Sanctuary in the 80s, and I used the map, I think from the first edition Dungeons and Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide, and I think that's the one that has like the small tower outside the town or something. Anyhow, that tower, maybe that's actually the Holmes Xenopus lair. I don't know. Anyway, that was the Temple of Hecht, and a group of adventurers went down in there and fought some giant frogs and such. So anyway, there you go. It's pretty exciting stuff. Let me tell you about my D&D game. That's not this one. All right, so let's get back to it. Everyone's back. We can dip back to the tabletop. Whoa, we forgot to do this. So you guys could already see it, but I mean, there's nothing there because I can't figure out how to do the. I couldn't figure out how to do the dynamic lighting anymore. Which is pretty sad. But it is what it is. So basically, when you guys move up, you can see about like there's a cut back trail, and you can see at the bottom of it. I'll just show you the map. It'll be easier. The waterfall splits into two separate waterfalls, and it falls into two pools at the bottom of the sinkhole. And there is like an isthmus running between these two pools. And there's a large cave entrance there. On the opposite is a cliff face. So the sinkhole is like all cliff face, and there's jungle down, and there's vines and stuff hanging all around. But like right where you guys are, next to where the waterfall is, there's like a series of switchbacks that allows you to get to the floor of the sinkhole. And on the opposite side from you, where the cliff face is, it looks like you can see a female woman struggling against bonds as she's like set into like some sort of bonds in the cliff face.
Oh, they're calling King Kong. Uh-oh.
It's the dynamic lighting is on. I'm turning it off. Because I couldn't get it to work. Can you guys see now?
Nope.
No map is so black. Nothing.
No. All right, it's off everywhere. Hit F5 to refresh. Still can't see anything.
Nope.
What the fudge?
I'm still not seeing anything.
Me either.
I'm seeing a very vivid picture in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is. Well, there it was.
Oh, I see it now. Oh, no, never mind.
Yep.
Why did it go away?
No.
I don't know either.
Ghost in the Machine.
I do have a little bit of. Oh, there we are. I was about to say I had a little bit of eye memory because it was bright all of a sudden, and then it was dark all of a sudden. So kind of like when you see a flash of light, and it's like you see the light bulb.
So you guys are still up at the top, and you can actually see that small contingent that ran down the switchback. So it would be up this way somewhere. It's not on this map because I just did this fast. And this right here is the wall, cliff face. If I had the dynamic lighting working, I'd have all this blacked out so you couldn't see that. But that's where the back cliff face is. Here's where the two pools are. So above here is where the waterfalls come down. Straight above would be where the waterfall is. So, and you can also spot with your eagle-eyed adventurer's eyes. You can see a small group dangling from the rocks as they traverse down. The ones that went down the waterfall have grasped rocks and are like making. They didn't dive down into this area because it looks like it would be quite dangerous.
Okay, and there's a cavern to the north there. Okay, I'm wondering.
Everyone can choose to make a luck intelligence check if they so desire.
Why wouldn't we?
Because if you succeed, then your luck will go down one.
I had a great success.
Nice.
I totally forgot to add I pushed the wrong button though. I just had I did raw luck.
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Well, I pushed the right button. I got a great success.
And the people who didn't roll have chosen not to.
Right.
Yes.
Correct.
Nice. So exciting. Player choices are hard to believe. All right. One of you guys who did not roll, Elliot, roll a d20.
Ooh.
All right. So both Shand and Sigmar, strangely enough, the two who were enslaved, both know that this is an Odyssean woman. You recognize her from up here. Her name is Susie.
Okay, so we know who this person is.
Yes, and she was part of the group. And strangely enough, you know that she used to hang out with like 2 or 3 others that they had some sort of affiliation and were rarely found without them. So if Susie is here, it's quite likely that her companions may be around as well.
And were we, in general, favorable to these Susie and her friends, or did we think they were, like, idiots?
That's up to you.
Well, I think it'll be way more interesting if we decide that we were friends with them.
Okay, you were friends with them. You liked them. Maybe there was some sort of attempt at a romantic engagement. Not with all of them, just one of them, maybe Susie.
All of them at the same time.
We don't know what Sigmar's into.
But we do know what Shand is into, obviously.
And you said they were a friend of. We know them from the caravan. What did they do?
That's a good question.
Really good at being captured.
Susie was a guide.
Guide.
All right.
She's
Then
an
we
Odyssean
definitely
that was familiar with the Suurat Jungle, supposedly. But you know that she wasn't involved with, or actually maybe one of the others say, I believe it is, who was it that knew the head guide?
I know Sharad. Sharad was the one who was like weird and doing weird stuff about the possibly cult-like behavior, right?
So Susie was not involved with Sherrod.
Yeah,
Which
which
is
is why
even-
I probably wouldn't know Susie, because I was
Right.
more looking into Sherrod. That makes sense.
Well, I think it might be in our best interest. So, are we to the north then, beyond the switchbacks, or are we where our tokens are?
You're still up on the top looking down.
Okay. I think it might be in our best interest to try to help Susie there, if only because that may be our ticket home.
Yeah. We always have to come up with a reason to justify saving our friends, just like in real life. Well, they might help us later. All right, let's save them.
Hey, we're just trying to help ourselves, right?
That's right.
Some of you scumballs are. I don't know about the rest of them.
So
how long does it...
Go ahead.
I think we were asking similar questions. How far up are we, and how long would it take to actually get down to the bottom of this thing? Is it like massive switchbacks that keep them in like a long time?
You're probably about 75 to 100 feet high. So not a bunch of them, no. But maybe two, each of them. We'll say 75, and there's 3 25-foot ones, basically, with landings at each place.
Okay. Are they fairly covered, or are they like exposed, like fully, like as soon as we start going down these switchbacks, anything down there can easily just look up and see, or are they like hidden behind
Well,
rocks?
they're going to be exposed to the side where Susie is, but not necessarily exposed to the side where the isthmus leads into that cave.
Right.
Where would we end up coming? Like
Where the tokens are, around that edge of that pool.
Okay. So if we get to the bottom, that's where we would end up landing.
Yep.
Okay.
And we see besides what you had described with the those amphibian dudes, we don't see any other movement that catches our eye.
You can make a perception check.
And I'm just rolling straight perception, right? Anything else I need to do with that?
No. No. Do you have perception as a stat? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's a stat.
Yep, success.
Oh shit! I should probably put that up. That's not even on, guys. Oh, that disappeared. Where's the roller? Where has our roller gone? Here we go. A success. All right. What you do see is about halfway up this cliff. Something seems like it's peeking its head out of a hole there. Something dangerous.
Okay. Do I any sense of the form of the head? Is it like humanoid? Is it like a snake head? Anything like that?
As you're
And how big is it, too?
Oh, that didn't work.
Hobbs, you got to talk into the mic.
Shut your mouth.
You're getting all mumbly.
I'm trying to make shit work here, brother. All right.
And I definitely get everyone's attention. Point in that direction.
How quickly does it look like the skink-like guys are making their? Because you said they're climbing down. Are they climbing at like?
As you've been watching,
down?
they're almost all the way at the bottom because
Okay.
you took the time to like go over their personages and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've been talking at the top, that sort of thing.
Have they noticed us standing up here watching them?
Not that you know, not that you can tell.
Okay.
I mean, they did just run from us, literally at the top. So, I think we can assume they know. Obviously, we're there.
Right, but
Yeah. If they're
I
just
guess-
seeing us like look down.
Yeah, it wasn't a guarantee we were going to follow them.
True. Well, if we are going to go after this Susie that you said was a guide, I think it would be best to try to make haste down these switchbacks so that we aren't exposed for too long.
Yeah, I think so.
Is she all the way at the bottom, or is she like partway up the cliff bound?
She's at the bottom.
Okay.
But do we know if she's alive? Like, has she moved?
Yeah, she's shifting around.
Okay.
All right,
I
let's
think we head down.
Head down the switchback.
So I think if y'all go down, and Milwit will actually hang back. If you said there's 3 switchbacks, basically like 1 switchback behind. Because with the longbow, I have range over this entire canyon, right? So I can kind of lag behind at just like 1 switchback up to cover them as they move, so they can just move fast, basically.
Good idea. Uh-oh, I don't like the looks of that.
That's the head that is peeking out. Oh shit.
That's scary looking.
I'm glad to hear
Well,
you say so.
If that's what we think is, like, I don't know if I just get the distinct feeling Susie's being offered as a treat for this thing, or to keep that thing entertained. I think we go into distressed damsel mode and do some saving here.
Yeah.
Is it that large, like relative to our tokens?
Pretty big, yeah. It kind of comes out and it's long and lift-like, so it's easily 20 feet long.
All right, I'm gonna get my fireball spell ready.
Maybe 30 with the tail.
And from legends, lore, have we ever heard of any creature like this?
You guys can make a wilderness lore check.
I get advantage on wilderness lore
There
checks.
you go. That's exciting then.
Great success.
Did anybody else make it?
I'm looking for it. I can also do one.
So if we don't have it, do you just go with intelligence?
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Anonymous Cheer. I appreciate the cheer, sir. We need a
I
little
also got
activity
a-
around here.
Oh,
Slow
man.
as hell.
We know all sorts of shit about this thing.
Yeah, I also got a great success.
Yeah, so
So
I
we-
think
My cousin was breeding these things.
I think this might have been a tail that was circulating around the caravan on its journey into the jungle with much concern and fear of whatever it is. You know, it's some kind of cliff lizard, heavily thorned, very aggressive.
Hey guys, I remember this story from one of the trackers. She was saying she was really hoping she didn't get sacrificed to this tracker or this huge lizard. Something about being very aggressive, 20 feet long, 30 with the tail.
Yeah, that sounds exactly right.
A cliff lizard. I love it.
Did it have any sort of, from the legend, did it have any sort of, like, breath attack or anything like that that they spoke of?
No.
Okay.
This is really confusing.
What's that? Being a DM?
Yes, being a DM, very, very confusing. I have some.
I think we just hang back and see what happens, and then
I like it. That seems like Robert's always what Robert says.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's just head north. Just keep heading north.
Get out of here. I was going to make this into a token, but I can't find it. How was
I
that
feel
even
like
possible?
this could be a lost lake.
It could be.
More of a pond, really.
Two of them, a twin pond.
Pool.
I don't know. What's the difference between a lake and a pond besides the spelling?
Whoa. I can't even control that thing. That's interesting. I was going to make a token out of it, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Lakes are deeper. That's
Yeah,
literally the difference.
I did the same search.
What?
Lakes are deeper than ponds. That's the
Lakes
only
are deeper than
difference.
If the water is deep enough, the light does not penetrate to the bottom, and photosynthesis is limited by the top layer. The body of water is considered a lake.
It's pretty exciting to see some of the people who are flowing through the chat. The people that haven't been around since they used to come around and now they're back. That's pretty interesting. All right. So what's the plan? You guys going to try and go down here fairly quickly or what?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm rethinking the being heroes thing.
I think we don't want to let Old Golden Hen down.
What? Did he say something? Oh, he did. No, he didn't. How'd you know he was here? You're checking it out?
Yeah, I checked it out when you said, hey, there are people in the chat.
You're not supposed to call people out unless they say something.
Sorry.
That's like the rule.
Is that the
Yeah.
rule?
Yeah.
Did I say that? I meant young silver rooster.
All right, perfect. Perfect. All right. So what is the plan? I guess I hear a couple different things again, as usual.
I think Sigmar is going to run down there and show his brawn. He's going to take that thing head on.
I was moving down.
And is going to start playing drums to inspire him.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was moving behind the rest of the forward party to keep covering with arrows.
Yeah, I
The
think
higher ledge.
all of us with arrows should just start arrowing the shit out of this thing. Because it's out and walking around. Am I right on that? Like it?
Yeah, it's kind of making its way along the opposite cliff face from you guys.
Once you get in close, I can slow it down.
Kind of where it's at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not where, because you guys aren't where you are. You're farther back.
Oh, I thought we are where we are. I thought we came down.
No, you haven't come down yet. You saw it as you were beginning to come down.
And does it seem like it's approaching Susie? It seems to be headed towards her.
So from where you are, it's probably 180 feet away. Yeah, it looks like it's just starting to slink out. What is Emery doing?
I'm gonna follow my companions, but I'm not gonna be in the lead. So I will, have my short sword ready. I will spend my time as I'm moving, staying a little bit behind Sigmar and Shand, and then I will divide my time between looking at this monstrous creature down below and looking at those amphibians crawling down the cliff face.
Okay, so Sigmar seems like he's leading. What are you trying to go down as quickly as you can?
Yeah, I think so. It looks like that lizard's kind of moving towards her, and she's tied up. So this looks like your typical amphibian sacrificing human to a cliff lizard scenario. Okay. So I think we definitely Scenario 3 in this Dungeons and Dragons playbook.
There's only 7 scenarios for every story, right? All right. Anyway, so it's like 25 feet, down to the first landing, and then 25 feet to the second landing, and then 25 feet to the floor of the sinkhole. So you could double move and make it to the second landing down from you, but anytime that you're wanting to make this double move on this treacherous, you're going to have to make a luck dex check.
And if I fail,
Trouble's coming. If it's a horrible failure, a total failure, then you probably something really bad happens. If it's a failure, you just have to be slowed down. But a great success will allow you to traverse to the floor in one round.
all right. Lux Dex, here we go. Great success. Or a terrible failure.
Yes. Yes. Shand, were you trying to keep up with Sigmar, or were you letting him take off?
Come on.
Oh, I'm keeping up with them.
All right, so do the same thing. Luck dex check.
This is when we lost half
Success.
the party.
Okay. So
We lost a quarter of the party.
so what's going to happen is you guys are like hightailing it down, bits of rock are falling and you guys are pumping your arms as you go down. Sigmar loses his footing and tumbles down the rest, almost falling completely off the ledge to the floor of the sinkhole. But instead, he lands on like a bit of debris and derbis and flotsam and jetsam and perhaps some other word that I can't think of at the time that's kind of packed up near the second landing. And as you get there, you can see that it was some sort of nest that Sigmar has landed on.
Uh-oh.
And it has awoken whatever was in there.
Excellent.
All righty.
Hopefully it's just like baby birds.
It seems to be fairly large bat-like creatures with long proboscis.
Come on.
Come on, how is this even possible?
Wouldn't I just like kill them all when I fell on top of them?
Yes,
I'm a pretty
but you
big
take
guy.
triple damage if you do.
I'm a pretty big guy. I think I would have just like, I'm like, I got sharp weapons out and I just land on these things. I'm thinking they got skewered.
Yeah, I don't think that probably is what happened.
That would have been only if you had a failure, not a terrible failure.
Oh, okay. I mean, I had a shield. My shield's got all sorts of spikes coming out of it because that's the barbarian way.
You lost all those.
Can he sunder the shield on the creature's head?
Yeah.
So you are prone and you take... That show up? Yeah,
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
Well, it's been good knowing you guys.
Do you have a shield? No, you don't even have a shield, do you?
No, I have a shield.
Oh, so you can sunder the shield to land on it if you want to, but it's going to be destroyed.
All right, let me do that So do I still take the 8 points of damage?
No, you don't take any damage.
All right, I'll sunder the shield then.
All right, so somehow Sigmar gets his shield underneath him. But
And slides down like Legolas.
No, nothing like that.
Well, like a toboggan, really.
Bounces around haphazardly. But you found yourselves on
Excellent.
ugh. So you guys are on this landing that's about 10 feet long and about 3 feet wide, covered now in scree and detritus. And there are
76.
225. See number appearing. Quite a few, nearly a dozen of these bat-like creatures that swarm out.
And they've got like a mosquito, like a proboscis. Is that what you're telling me?
Proboscis, yes.
Proboscis. Blood flies, baby. Blood flies. I've seen these things before.
All right. Roll for initiative. And I'm picturing. I know that Emery was not hightailing it. He was going more slowly, so he's probably at the first landing, about 25 feet up, with Merwin. Is that his name? What the hell is your character's name?
Melwin.
Melwin is up at the top, still covering everyone, right? Or is he moving slowly, like halfway down? Or
I was just gonna move, just like a normal move down one at a time.
okay, so you are. I'm assuming you're kind of probably just right behind Emery then.
Okay.
Hey, change your name in Roll20 to Elmo.
Oh, I did before.
Put Melwin and then put Elmo in parentheses, and then I won't forget. That's a lie. I'll still fuck it up, I'm sure. But
I have mine backwards. I can fix it.
it doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
Only if it's Hawk does it matter.
Yeah, and then I get a 20-minute lecture about proper D&D etiquette.
All right, nice. So this is working perfectly to my plan so far.
Oh, wait, I haven't done my initiative. Hold on.
Oh, I don't think I did mine either.
No one has.
Oh, I was going to ask. I'm prone, so do I get disadvantage on initiative or anything?
No, you just have to use an action to stand.
Success.
Yeah, Shand appears to be taken aback by all of this.
Okay. I like it. All right. A terrible failure. All right. So Melwit, you have everyone on Overwatch here. What are you gonna do?
So the bat creatures all of a sudden just come flying up everywhere. I'm gonna let them deal with that. The lizard is slowly making its way towards the woman, right?
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, you can see bits of rubble, debris, and scree are falling down as it's coming, and you can see she's struggling against her bonds as she's trying to look up.
Yeah, seeing that they were delayed by the acrobatic prowess of Sigmar, I will go ahead and fire an arrow at the lizard, trying to get its attention.
Okay.
We need more combatants. Yeah. It's not enough for these damn.
We need to. What do they call
things.
that? More mobs in the combat.
Maybe we can come over and eat these bat things.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I popped out my character sheet, and so AC 10
scatters across the cliff face. Human-eating giant lizard. I can't find any. I can't find that in here, so I'm just gonna give it Tyrannosaurus Rex stats. All right.
Seems fine.
Sounds legit. All right. Who else has one? Sigmar, what are you gonna do, buddy?
Apparently stand up, and then if I can, I'll strike at whatever bat thing is closest to me, if I can actually do that.
Go for it.
12? AC 12?
That's enough.
Damage 10?
You split one down the middle. 2 bat-like wings flutter to the ground at your feet.
I was using my battle axe. Okay, sorry.
Not your battle axe?
Battle axe. My special one just for bats.
All right, so that's everyone, right?
I didn't get to do anything, but am I still going down? Is that right?
Yeah, what are you going to do?
You did Shand.
Yep, Shan hadn't gone yet, but Shan had a terrible failure, so I was
Yeah.
waiting.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you have failures, you're after the creatures.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the way
Right.
it works.
Yep.
All right, so this is perfect. These things flutter. It seems like the scent of blood drives them into a frenzy, and they dive at the adventurers that are at this landing. All right, on Sigmar. On Shand. All right, so. Oops, that's the wrong button. Let me see here. How does this work?
13.
I am AC 14.
So it looks like each of you have been hit with 2 of these. All right, 6 points of damage as these proboscis sink into Shand. Did I say 2 or 3? 2. Right?
Two.
Take the first,
Yeah.
so 4 points. 4 points, not. And they seem to be stuck in you, and it goes into slow motion as you look down, and you can almost see the blood being sucked through the proboscis into their thick bat-like bodies. Six points on Sigmar. All right. Now you can, the other 2 can go now.
Okay, and we're like a landing away. Is that right?
Yep, yep. So you're above them, right?
Yeah.
About 25 feet above them. That's the hypotenuse.
And so the movement down there will be just the 25 feet, or is it more than that?
No, just 25.
Okay, then I would make it down there to where they are, where Shan and Sigmar is, and then I'll attack one flying around because they're not all attached, right?
No, correct.
And I can make an attack.
Yep. Go ahead.
So I hit an AC 14, damage 3.
All right. So what kind of weapon are you using?
Short sword.
All right. So yeah, you lop off one of their wings. Falls to its death.
Excellent.
All right. That was Emery, and now Shan.
I am going to. I think I have 2 proboscis stuck in me at the moment.
That's correct.
I am going to try to sever said proboscis with my blade, or at least one of them.
Do you think that you are going to wail away at it, or slowly just kind of hack it off?
Let's see. This is freaking. It would be freaking him out a little bit, so he'd probably try to hack.
All right. So, like, I'll give you an option. You can remove one of them, just be done and remove one of them, or like you can try an exploit to remove more than one. But if the exploit isn't successful, you don't get either of them.
Let's see. I think I was born a gambling man. Let's do the exploit.
All right, nice. All right, so I think the exploit is you're just kind of like wailing away with, what kind of weapon do you have? A rapier?
Yes.
That doesn't seem accurate. Like maybe you're trying to like stab at him as you're smashing him against the cliff face or something like that, okay? And I think what we'll do then is we'll just make a dex check, and depending on where you're at, we'll decide where it goes, right? So you have total failure, success, and great success.
All right, a raw dex check.
Raw. Well, I mean, if you have acrobatics, I think you could do acrobatics or athletics, I guess. But
I do not have acrobatics or athletics, and I have a shy failure.
all right,
I missed by 2.
A Shy failure. So it's not a total failure, but it is still a failure. So in your haste, you do not dislodge or harm either of them. Okay, but that's it. So that was the thing, because you could have killed one automatically. A success would have been one. Great success would have been two. Failure is none. Total failure would have been something horrible, like maybe more of them stuck into you, more of them show up, or you fall off the landing. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet. So that's what happens. All right. Is that everybody? Yes. All right. Initiative. Oh boy.
Great success.
All right. Great success. And did you do another total failure, Shand?
No, I had my initiative. Oh, yeah, apparently it was. I thought I did okay, but I guess I was...
Looking at Sigmar's.
Did I roll twice?
No.
No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, total failure.
I think you're just freaked out with those things stuck in you.
Well, which makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Robert? No, I mean Elliot. Sorry.
Yeah, looking down at them, how bad does Sigmar look?
I mean,
Because he's been hit by a lot of these things and other things, and since I've known him in this brief period of time, he's been hit by literally everything I've seen. So,
he's staggered, I think. Are you below half?
Oh yeah.
all right, I will. Let's see. I'm 2 up. Can I just try to leap down next to him?
Sure.
And try to yank these things off of him?
Yeah, so, I mean, we'll kind of treat this as maybe, because there are rescue exploits. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we'll kind of treat this as a a rescue exploit, but we'll do it in the minor exploit section. So if you make a Dex luck check, we'll say that you can get down there and rip one off. Great success means you can rip them both off.
Okay.
But failure means something bad. Oh. Terrible failure means something really bad.
He lands on top of me.
I think you miss your attempt here, and you're going to take some damage hitting the ground. Because, I mean, you did jump from about, 20 or 30 feet up, right?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, so let's see how much damage you take.
300 hit points. Yay!
10 points of damage.
I'm dead.
All right, so you're just down. You're not dead. So Sigmar, you belly flop next to Sigmar.
Yeah. And, yeah. So Bellor is technically there, too, on my person. Does he still get to act?
Sure.
Or, yeah.
You just, throw him off as you're falling?
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine, well, he probably would just, he's not going to go after and try to save Sigmar, but I would imagine, he basically comes out under my cloak and just snaps at the bat things. You know what I mean? Snaps at one if it's coming near me, basically.
I think you should send him to go save Susie.
Yeah, he's going to go off and save Susie by himself.
I think Balor is about to become a free agent.
I'm just going to play this.
I'd like to introduce my new character. It's just the snake, yeah.
Little did we know he's actually a druid in wild form all this time. All right. You go ahead and attack.
Okay. So for that, I just have it written down here, so... 10. It's a 7, so...
That's a miss.
Probably a miss, yeah.
Yeah, that's a miss. All right. That was an awesome move.
Yeah. My luck goes down by 1, right, when you fail?
Nope, only when you succeed.
Oh, okay.
All right, so all of them are failures now, right?
No, I had a success.
You see me just hit the ground.
Sigmar, what are you gonna do?
All right, I am going to have to try to pull the same move that Shan the Snake Tongue did, because I'm going to try to get them both off of me.
All right.
So was that a luck strength? I'm just going to try to like smash into the wall and crush them.
Do you have athletics?
I do.
All right. So what that means is you can do a luck strength, but if you fail, you can use your reroll pool.
Okay.
I think you can do that anyway on luck tests, maybe. Now that I think.
Yeah, I think you can. Luck strength then?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Great success. Or terrible failure. All right, let me use my reroll.
Okay.
Let me use my reroll. Here we go.
Those are a thing.
Dun, dun, dun. Did it go?
No.
Oh, whoops. Didn't go.
Oh.
All right.
Maybe we should have been doing a party retreat somewhere in here.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That would have been a terrible failure.
All right, so as Melwit slams into the ground near Sigmar, Sigmar is trying to get these off, trips over Melwit, and looks like he's stumbling to his death in case anybody else wants to do anything. Is that everybody that actually succeeded or failed?
Yeah, me and Shan failed our...
All right.
He had a terrible
Melwit,
failure, and I had a failure.
Sigmar, you take 5 points of damage.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh, shit. Shand takes 6 points of damage.
All right. That will put me at 0 exactly.
All right. And so all that's left is, let's see.
Just me.
All that's left is,
So the party retreat will be a little easier.
well, in the party retreat, you can actually, in the narrative, you can say that you're trying to take people with you if it works. But obviously, Emery is not going to be able to save everyone. And does he go down into the swarm of blood flies, or does he slink off, hoping to find other companions of the caravan in order to get somewhere else?
Next week, we meet the 3 new survivors of the caravan.
Yeah, he didn't know Susie, right? He's not that connected to this whole thing.
that is true. Neither me nor him knew
I love that we're not even making it to the real encounter. we killed the shelves on the stairwell going down to the encounter.
Hobbs just wanted to lure us in. He's like playing on our
Oh, God.
save the damsel stereotypes, and then he's like, I'm gonna get them when they get down there.
If they get down there.
at least a swarm of demon blood bats.
So how many of those are still alive?
10, right?
No,
I think all of them.
8.
No, I killed one.
Oh,
Yeah, and I did too.
Okay.
I think Emery, seeing that,
Save the snake.
who would be the closest to me? Would it be Shand?
Is this what's your intent here?
I mean, I would try to at least like grab one of my companions and try to pull them back away from these things.
All right, so let's
because I don't want to just be in the thick of things and then just, I mean, I guess, if I'm like, all for one, we're all just going to die here, but I don't think Emery wants to die, so.
Well, so he's still. Oh, because you didn't even. Oh, yeah, you did go down there and you chopped one of them, didn't you?
I chopped one, yes.
Oh, probably should have had some possibly attack you then, but you just got lucky. All right, so yeah, it's probably Shand is the
I'm a
closest.
rogue. Oh, come on. Hidden in the shadows or something.
Or you pulled the GM, forgot where you were. That's why I use tokens so I can remember. It's for no other reason.
Well, then it's all on you. If the token was there, it's your
That's
problem.
right. Shand is the nearest one. He's slumped, and you can see these creatures gorging on his life's blood.
So they're like attached to his torso, his arm.
Yeah, he's got one of them. One of them is smashed. The other one's stuck in his neck.
Okay. So can I attempt to squash it with my boot as I grab him and try to pull him up and away from the rest?
I think that seems like more than one round. So
Okay.
you're next to him, but what I will let you do is try to squash it and pull him away.
Right, because I'll have to, put away my sword and then squash and then grab him with my both arms.
All right, so I feel like it should be easy to hit something that's just laying on someone's thing. So all you have to do is make a strength check to squash it and kill this because it is like a 1 foot. It's like a hummingbird, but it's the body of it is like a foot, so it's a big ass creature, right? Mm-hmm. So go ahead and make a strength check, and that basically means that you have put it out of commission and removed it from Shand. All right, there you go. That is taken care of, and you have Shand now. So it's going to be the next round because you finished it, and the party retreats happen at the end of the round or at the beginning of the next round. So if you choose to do a party retreat, you could do that now. And basically all you'd have to do is make the roll, and you and Shand could escape.
That's what I'll do.
While the blood flies stick into Sigmar and Melwit. And apparently
Shand supports this decision.
And apparently the snake. All right. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. I think it's in the... Oh, that's not it. That's not it.
See if I can help you and find...
It's party retreat. I'll look in the index. 68.
It's under party challenges?
Page 68. Party retreat. At the start of a round, if the whole party wishes to flee from a battle, they must first explain to the GM how escape might be possible. So, like, you don't even have to drop food or anything, because your other companions are supplying that for you.
Nice.
So basically, all you need to do, a group luck check is required, possibly with strength or con checks to carry away unconscious allies. So basically, I think a luck con check is you're trying to carry Shand up here to the fading souls of your amidst the screams of the fallen.
I don't suppose I could inspire greatness.
Well, you still might be dead. That's the bad thing.
Oh, wait, it didn't go. Hold on.
Oh, success.
No need.
All right, so don't forget to lower your luck by 1 every time you succeed on a luck check.
Yep, okay.
So, yeah, you guys are moving up, and now you can check to see most of the blood spots when they died and you pulled them out, it kind of sinks up, and there's some blood wells to the tip where those creatures had sunk into his neck and shoulder or wherever they got him. Let's see if he's not quite dead yet. And this is one of the DCC things that you can see was added to this particular game. I can't even remember.
The roll the body thing?
Yeah, it's a roll the body type of thing. I don't remember where it is. I'm pretty sure you have to make a luck check, but should be easy to find. You'd think I would remember where all this stuff is, but damn it if I don't. Here we go. All dead, mostly dead. Page 79. Hey, one good thing, you guys. The stream didn't die.
Nope.
That
And
is
that's-
exciting.
And that's some gorgeous artwork on page 78 there. I'm following along.
You like that?
I do. Yeah.
After the fight, if the adventurer's body is able to be removed and examined, the PC makes a con check. On a success, the character is only mostly dead. On a failure, if the body can't be recovered, the adventurer really is dead and gone.
I have succeeded.
Nice. So you have a con check, but it does make you roll on the injuries and setbacks table. So roll a d20.
19.
Oh, good. So a minor scar. So I feel like you just have a puckered scar on the side of your face where one of these blood flies. And you can hear the sounds of the crunching bones of poor Susie as you flee up the sucking sounds of blood flies swarming the corpses of your ex-friends.
Our former friends. It's not that we're not friends with them anymore. It's just that they aren't anymore.
That's correct. All right, so let's have that scene as you guys are stumbling away from the edge of the sinkhole. Be the last in-game scene, and we will shift over here to the group chat. Okay, so I will add some character sheets. There's Hawk 2. Elmo 2 coming right up. All right, there's Elmo 2. Okay, so sorry, let's someone sound the funeral dirge for Sigmar and Merwin.
Melwit.
It was Melwit.
Melwit. God, I'm so bad. I can't remember the character's name.
That's how invested the GM was in the character.
I can get his name figured out. But fortunately, Balor the Snake has survived. Let's. What do we think? Let's talk about highs and lows while Hawk and Elliot roll up their characters. You can just roll them up with that ability scores down at the bottom. Or I mean, I think we had another. Didn't we roll a second series of cut numbers or no? I can't remember.
I don't
No.
think so.
I don't think so.
So you guys go ahead and hit the thing. Oh, Sigmar already did. So yeah, remember all you have to do. Oh, dang, Elliot, nice.
Oh,
You can add a 15.
That's some rolling.
You put a 15 in one spot, and then the other numbers just follow after. The 13 would go right below the 15. So while they're working on that, Robert, you got like highs and lows for the session?
That was a pretty fun one. I mean, obviously the low is we've lost 2 companions here. But I'm happy.
Is that a low? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a low.
Okay.
It's too bad we couldn't do anything, but I'm happy that I was able to at least save one.
Yeah, that's.
I think sometimes we need to take the careful approach.
Nah, that's not fun. Any highs? Any highs for this session?
I think the ending was both the low and the high because it was both the loss of characters, but then it was also exciting not to know what was going to happen. Was Emery just going to follow suit and perish with the rest?
Nice. What about you, Taylor?
Oh, I'm having fun. That was I didn't know you could die in LFG. I was proven wrong.
You can definitely die in LFG.
You definitely can. So
this is
something
Hawk's
new.
almost second or third near TPK, I think, in LFG.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The first one was the entire party was killed by an owlbear.
Yeah, that was another case of maybe rushing in a little too soon.
I love that though. I love that you guys went after it.
It's hard to counterbalance 3 terrible failures in a row. I mean, that was
Especially
really
in those
well done.
circumstances, really, right? On this like precarious precipice of this cutback and jumping down and just doing a bunch of crazy, awesome stuff.
I'll save you by jumping off this cliff.
I'll jump off a cliff into a bloodfly nest. That'll save you.
I would say that like some of the things that we might want to remember for the future are the actual things that help survivability in LFG, you know, like rescue attempts and party retreats and exploits and that
We were
sort of thing.
trying all that.
Well, you tried the
I
exploits.
failed at a rescue attempt.
Yeah. Which was awesome. I'm pretty sure Steve Grad will get a great kick out of this when I upload it to the YouTube. Steve Gradzicki, the author. Yeah, and I should have reminded you. Like I'm relearning the rules with you guys, so I forget a lot of the awesome stuff that's involved in the low fantasy gaming. Elliot, you got any highs and lows for the session?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, character dying isn't necessarily the coolest thing ever, but I thought the overall session was still fun. Yeah, I mean, it was still a lot of fun. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next after that retreat. The first conflict I thought was interesting of going into kind of like ambush the would-be ambushers. So I like that. That was cool.
All right, nice. Hawk?
Well, the definite high point of the game was when Elmo jumped off the cliff.
That was classic. I loved it.
Oh, yeah, it was a good time. Good time.
I would have to say that I was excited. My high point was the technology pretty much worked. I find the mouse for my laptop, and I think we'll be on YouTube too, and then I won't have to upload the video later, which I'm very excited about. Because, I mean, we got to 11, but mostly around 11 or 8. And I'll get all my tokens and stuff situated better, so that'll be faster. But I think with the new sweet SSD that I got hooked up and everything, I think we're going to be rolling. And I mean, I'm glad to see you guys having a good time and doing some crazy stuff. In a game like this, it really usually rewards that because it has codified methods of doing those things that aren't just some whim GM fiat type thing. But yeah, pretty cool. I like the little sinkhole area that we came up with and the way that you guys went after it. That was fun. So what I think I'm going to do is the 2 characters you survived, we're going to roll on the advancement table.
Yep. I love the sound of that. Oh, wow. And Elliot, your new character scores are pretty hoss there.
Yeah.
A lot of 6s got rolled there.
Yeah, that's impressive. Yeah, I had been looking at the character sheet page as opposed to the chat. Yep, nice.
Yeah, it might be back. Well, I tried the one endeavor into not a sword and board fighter, and now it looks like I'm going.
I thought
back
these were Baylor's
to the old
stats.
tried and true this fighter. That's what happens whenever I step away from what I'm supposed to be.
All right, Robert, roll a D8. 8. All right, so you get next level's hit points.
Excellent. So rogues are what?
I'm looking.
I can look to. Let's see.
D4 plus 4 plus con bonus. So roll a D4. Oh, I thought it was an 8. All right, so 8. Do you have
Nice.
Do you have a con bonus?
D4, right? You said? And con bonus is 1.
So you get 9 hit points.
9. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah, just
That
like
double.
make a
double.
mark somewhere that you know that you got one of your advancements.
Okay. Will
All right.
do.
Nice. All right, so Taylor, let's see what Shand gets. Roll a D8. Oh,
7.
7. So 7 is a new unique feature. You don't get a unique feature until 3rd level. So you do not get an advancement. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, he got to not die, so I figured that's
There you go.
that's
It's been enough.
There you go. All right, so is there anything else we want to cover in this session? Or do we want to call it a night? Anyone have any questions or thoughts about the way the games work? Is it seems like it was maybe more deadly than you thought it could be, Taylor.
Well, I was a little bit surprised. I was expecting to die to the giant lizard as opposed to dying to what appears to be a random encounter on the way down. But so that was fun. That was funny to me. I'm excited. Let's see, what was the exact word that was used? I'm curious to what might have been. So it would have been cool to find out more about Susie and her allies, but it is not to be. She has successfully been sacrificed to the lizard creature, and the amphibioids will be more powerful for it next time we meet them.
Yeah, no kidding. Well said. I think if everyone would have died, you guys would have been the other group inside the tunnels. That would have been cool. But as you said, not this time.
Nope, somebody had to succeed that party escape check.
Alrighty then. I think streamers, screeders, and hobgoblins alike appreciate you being with us, but I think I'm going to hit the music.
It's a beautiful day in the Gamerhood, a beautiful day for my gamers. Would you be one? Could you be one? Shout about thunder, but don't despair. This colony's breeding great robbers. Would you be one? Could you be one? If the 80% mortality rate works for you, for a few bucks a month you can sign up and have the Hobbs kill you. So let's make the most of another Sunday. Brew up some coffee and play it my way. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my gamers? Won't you be? Won't you please, please won't you be my gamers?
Bye.